What's up, guys? Good morning. Heading over to the Diddy trial right now, so I figured I'd shoot a quick little video for you guys on my walk here in beautiful, or not so beautiful, New York City, depending on who you're asking, right? So anyway, guys, get right into it. As you guys know, AB, aka former NFL player, he basically got into an altercation at a boxing event, the brand risk boxing event. What ended up happening was he saw a guy that he had beef with. There was a dispute over some money and a chain in Dubai, and these guys have had bad blood with each other. He sued him. I think he got, awarded in a lawsuit. So AB owes a lot of people money, okay? Not just this guy. I know he has some other dealings in Miami where he owes people money for chains and watches and all this other stuff. And, I think it's, starting to catch up to him here, right? So he's had some financial problems. I think he's filed for bankruptcy. But, things have gotten worse because basically what went down, guys, is he goes to the boxing event, sees this individual that he dislikes, that they had some kind of issue in Dubai over some jewelry, which Poetic Flacco goes into more detail on this. If you guys want, feel free to go check out his video. Gives a real good video, a little bit more on the backing of that. But I'm going to talk more about the law enforcement side and the legal stuff. But anyway, they see each other and they get into an altercation. And basically in the video, you can see it yourself, AB pulls out a gun and chases after the guy and fires shots, okay? Multiple witnesses have said that it was AB shooting the guns. There were kids there selling candy. For those that have never been to a brand risk boxing event, there's a lot of kids that stand outside the boxing event, hoping to catch an influencer that they like or whatever, and, sell candy. A lot of them are athletes trying to raise money for their sports team or just make some money on the side. And AB runs out there as the kids are there, and there's commotion, and he runs after the guy and he fires off a couple shots. You can hear some shots in the background. You can see him pull out the gun, and it just makes sense that he probably was the one that fired the shots, because shortly after he pulled out the gun and ran towards the individual, you hear shots fired. Now, he told the police that, and everybody else, that this individual tried to jump him and take his chain, but new information has come out basically that kind of obliterates that narrative. Now, at the scene, he was not arrested. He was detained and released. Now, I don't know if they have the gun or if they don't. I'm going to assume that they probably don't have the gun, but there was a very tense situation. Him and this individual were even fighting over the gun at one point when they were out there in the street after AB had fired the shots. So AB gets released and he's out free right now. Now, this is what I think is going to happen. Over the next few weeks, detectives are going to conduct an investigation. They're going to interview the individual that basically got shot at. He's going to provide them a statement and say, no, I didn't try to, steal his chain or anything else like that. He chased after me and tried to shoot me. And the problem, with this is that AB was the aggressor, guys. Anytime you close the distance on someone and you chase after them, you're basically not going to be able to have a, stand your ground or self-defense because you're the one closing the distance. And in this case, the threat was gone. They got in this altercation. The guy was already outside the gate, and AB chased after him with the gun in hand and tried to shoot. So there's no way that he's not going to get arrested within the next month for this. Completely erratic. I'm shocked that he even tried something so audacious. But yeah, man, I mean, I'll be honest with you, man, he's cooked. And look, we had him on the show before. Keep it real with you guys. I didn't really want him as a guest. You guys know how I feel about certain individuals coming on the show, especially individuals that, aren't necessarily the most articulate or most intelligent individuals that can't contribute. Fresh made that magic happen. And, Fresh is a good networker because obviously AB is a very famous guy, very influential, very relevant. So, as far as having him as a guest on the show, hey, it is what it is. But, the things I've seen him do off, social media, especially after we've interviewed him, is actually pretty wild. Between him, having disputes with people, scamming people. There's, a lot of rumors out there of him scamming people in Miami out of watches, selling fake watches to people. They find out and, he kind of just ducks all kinds of stuff. So again, that's what they say. It's rumors. We don't know. But this has kind of been something that's been known and going on for a while in Miami. So it's interesting that, we're seeing this happen now. But I think maybe the chickens have finally come to roost here, because chasing somebody down with a pistol and shooting at them is crazy, dude. Absolutely crazy. And he told the police that, you know, they tried to rob him and take his chain, and it was like self-defense basically, and that's not true. And the fact that he's a high-profile individual, and this happened at a location with children present, with a lot of people present, a lot of celebrities, there's going to be an enormous amount of pressure on the police to conduct an investigation and, you know, make sure that they bring whoever responsible to justice. And multiple witnesses have already pointed to him as the shooter, and the guy that he tried to shoot at is now going to probably cooperate with the police, because AB said that that guy tried to take the chain from him. So now he's almost in a position where he has to go ahead and tell the cops what really happened to clear his name. So it's crazy, man. You know, I predict, you know, my law enforcement background, etc. Look, we're at the courthouse now. I predict, guys, that more than likely he's going to probably get arrested within the next month or so. Detectives are going to follow up on this. They're going to interview a bunch of people. And if they don't have the gun, what I think they're going to do is they're going to probably try to execute search warrants. And they're going to probably do search warrants at his house. First, they're going to identify if he even has guns registered to his name. They'll probably do what's called an ATF E-trace, see which guns he's purchased under his name. And then once they figure that out, then they'll probably draft up a search warrant and search his house if they don't have the weapon already. If they do have the weapon, half the job's already done. But I predict within the next month or so, he will absolutely get arrested. What's up, guys? He'll definitely get arrested. So we'll see what happens. Absolutely fucking reckless to do that type of thing, especially with that many cameras rolling and that many witnesses. But, you know, you live a reckless life, and that's what ends up happening, guys. So it is what it is. But anyway, quick video. Just want to let you guys know what I think is going to happen in this situation. Absolutely wild. But, yeah, I'm in line now, so we'll see what happens, guys. I'll be streaming later tonight with to cover the case for you guys on the Diddy side. But love you guys. Peace.